I took the plunge and had the time of my life.
I finally took the plunge. And you know what? Feels great.
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're singing. Y'all don't know about that. Watch me. Watch me. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Prove yourself.
Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it. Dig it up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to The Plunge. Today is a day. Joining me, as always, my lovely husband, Riley T.
It's a learning process, and I'm getting there.
And joining us late and keeping it in the family, just like his brother, we got Mykie-T, the host of Failing Holly. Woo! But he'll be here 3 minutes ago. So just to let you guys know, we are your fourth favorite hosts on the East Coast, the number one hockey podcast south of the border, the number one religious equestrian podcast north of the Mason-Dixon line, the number one skyscraper podcast. That's what, Riley?
It's in the trees.
I should have asked that to Mikey.
That
The number one cumulonimbus podcast south of the stratosphere, the number one Just Shrimp podcast, the Just Shimp podcast, the number one potato podcast in Idaho, the number one Doppler podcast that's over here. I can't do that. I have to do that with my voice because I have a headset.
And look who decided to show up.
Some number improv comedy podcast somewhere in the world.
Podcast.
Podcast.
It's a big pancake, dude.
Pancake.
It's what, Mikey?
It's in the trees?
Yeah!
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I don't want to say I was right. I want to say I was beyond right. And then I'm a gambling guru. Vlad Jr. put on a goddamn show. We finished this podcast last week, podcast. We finished this podcast last week, and we went and watched some dangers. And Vlad Jr., who I said, I mean, you heard it here. The proof is in the recordings.
You literally told me not to put it on somebody, and you go, no, put that shit on Vlad.
The end of the podcast was me going, Vlad Jr., lock it in, and then me going, shit, there's a bonus for Vlad Jr. I guess I'm doubling up on Vlad Jr. And guess who got triple money because of doubling up on him and the bonus? This guy right here with the thumbs.
That's sick.
And you know what
any of that means.
All right,
okay.
Mikey, do you remember right-handed slugger for the Anaheim Angels, Vladimir Guerrero?
Nope.
Okay.
I can't say that.
Guerrero's brother from the WWE.
His son is also now a right-handed slugger in the MLB.
Oh.
And
is that not a thing in baseball? If you're right-handed, are you generally not a slugger?
No, you're always a slugger. It's like a white wide receiver is like a spark plug.
Okay.
If you're a hefty man with a right-handed swing, you're a slugger. And
Can we talk about the dude who switch hit last week after
that was crazy. Adley Rushman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rush bomb.
But yeah, up 6 units. And you know where all that went?
Right on to Justin Fields.
Right on to Justin Fields, baby. We'll get to that.
Speaking of Justin Fields, I handed this past weekend, we had my graduation party, and I put money in my DraftKings, and I just handed it to people and said, make some bets.
I would like it on the record that I was hammered at this point.
You and me both. Otherwise, I would not have just put money in my account and then gave my phone away.
And what happened next, Hunt?
A few people made bets, and then there was $11.
$11,
I think,
yeah,
left in it.
Hey,
and
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I'm going to turn that $11 into $220, okay?
Well, Ryan was the last person that had my phone, so I was like, hey, do you have my phone? And he goes, I couldn't take your money and just bet it, so I gave your phone to Riley, and he put it on Justin Fields.
And I did.
He did. He was true to his word.
I'm ready to admit something.
What?
I told
You
this.
have a problem?
No, I told this to I formed a trust circle at your party. I brought the boys in. I said, this is a safe space, right?
Do you tell them how much?
And they went, this is a safe space. We had to hide from the women. And I went, guys, I have 10 units on Justin Fields.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever
And they
heard.
went, why? And I went, because he's going to win MVP.
That's like he has to win MVP of the Super Bowl.
Just the regular season
MVP.
season MVP.
Oh, okay.
It's plus 2,000, Mikey. Can I interest you? Can I talk you into Justin Fields MVP?
I want to tell you, Riley, if my parlay that I told you about before the show hits,
Your AI parlay.
yeah, my AI
Will
parlay,
you also-
I'll put every cent and I'll be in there.
Dude, Mike, you might want to check. I think your input might be from something else on StreamYard. Just check that.
How's
Hunt,
he being
Hunt.
on camera at like 4 frames a second?
10 of my units are like 4,000 of your units. So I need you to have 3,000 Fields
No.
MVP units.
What I'm telling you, my payout will be in for the same amount.
That's what I'm saying. 40,000 Hunt unes. But yeah,
Brother,
I don't know if this is better or not.
that's a lot better.
yep, it's good.
Okay.
Mikey, welcome to plunging, not plunging Hollywood.
Not yeah. Just the plunge.
Is this not? You should take this episode too, and then we can have like a month apart failing plunging wood.
No, because we're gonna do another plunging Hollywood in like 3 weeks.
I like plunging failing wood better.
failing.
Failing.
Hey, how about failing plungy wood?
I like failing plungy wood too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
failing plungy wood 1 coming next month. That's the betting. That's our betting talk.
Well,
Well,
kind
it's
of.
not.
This actually, this unironically parlays into one of the topics from tonight. Is I'm using gambling to start to learn baseball.
Yes, you've become a baseball head. You become a seam head.
I don't know what that is. That what you call baseball people?
You can.
I don't like that.
You're not. You don't want to be a seam head.
No, I just want to be Hunt. Just Hunt.
So you haven't picked the team yet, but you've been using gambling to follow baseball.
Yeah,
Do you
Bro,
like it?
I like it. It's nice because I don't have to intently watch. That being said, I have some grievances with baseball.
With the sport as a whole.
Yes, the
Okay.
current state of affairs.
Okay, let's hear it.
One, the stupid glove that they wear after they bat and they're on base is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
First time I've ever heard a gripe with the base running glove, which is
It's
listen. I hear you. I kind of agree. I've never. I don't think it's enough to get upset over.
well, that's not like S level threat to baseball. The S level threat to baseball, I think, is interviewing people in the outfield while they're actively playing.
It's a wild
That's
danger.
fucking insane.
So they started off doing that. I'll tell. This is new. So Hunt, you're brand new to baseball. I've been an avid baseball fan for quite some time, whole life mostly. The interviewing outfielders mid-game is a new phenomenon that is very funny and never goes well. It never ever goes well.
It doesn't make sense.
So
Brother, imagine if that was
you-
going on during hockey.
So what it used to be is they would do it during like all-star games. Cool. The game with
Yeah,
nothing
fun.
spring training, fine.
Fine.
Does cuz the starters in
There's
spring
no stakes.
there's no stakes for the starters. They're on the team. You made it. You're good. And that's it. That was really it. And then they started doing it more and more. And now it's only on like ESPN broadcasts, which is I imagine the only thing you're watching.
Yeah, I don't pay for like extra baseball. I don't care that much.
So yeah, the thing is they'll talk to the outfielder for like 2 minutes and then the outfielder will have literally anything happen where he needs to pay attention and
And
they
he
just
stops talking.
they just turn off. And then they give like one-word answers and the broadcast booth is like, "Yeah, right, Alex?" And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, "So you had to play backup on that throw there, right?" He's like, "Yup, I had to play backup on that throw. That's right, Jim, because I'm the outfielder and I'm backing up that throw." And they're like, "Wow, talk about awareness."
Is that not distracting?
Oh, it's super distracting. It is very funny. If they get the right personalities, it's played off, but it's usually never works.
No, baseball guys and hockey guys are the same in the sense that, for the most part, they're very dry, and they're just like, yeah, yep.
Yeah. Also, most of them do not speak English, so you have a very limited pool of.
You're only interviewing white guys or people from English-speaking countries.
Yep. But
There
yeah,
be
I think
German
that's a
people that
fair
play
gripe.
baseball.
I think it's a fair gripe.
Um,
Any other?
Ohtani is a fucking
He's
monster.
the man. He's about to get traded. It's going to be funny.
He's going to the Padres, right?
They don't have any money left.
Ah.
The Padres are the team who have gone after every type of Ohtani the last 4 years.
Never.
And
get
now
him.
they have no, they get them. They've gotten them every year. Now there's no money left for another.
Can
They're
you
paying.
buy-
They're paying 4 people $1.2 billion.
Brother, how does baseball have that much? That's another thing. I don't
162.
understand.
It's a lot.
Huh?
162 is a lot of games.
For brand deals and stuff.
Well, that's how many games there are. That's a lot of.
Whatever they're doing.
Yeah, it's a lot of
money.
that's a lot of income. That's a lot of commercials to sell, a lot of tickets to sell, a lot of hot dogs.
It's true.
Mikey, welcome back.
I realized I had Zoom open too, and it was fucking with things.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. I think we should be good now. Do I
Do you-
sound okay?
Yeah, you sound great. Do you
much
have any
better.
grievances with baseball you'd like to get off your chest?
Nope.
Okay. So
I
Hunt,
think my last one is the pitch clock. I don't know if I'm a fan.
no, it's good.
Is it?
Yes, it's bringing people. You would never have watched baseball if
Prior?
it wasn't a thing. Yes.
Okay, so I picked a
So-
good
so-
season.
You picked the best season. The baseball is in the best shape it's been in 20 years. There's
Okay.
electric players all over. The rules they've made correct. So Hunt, you know how there's base stealing all the time now too?
Yeah.
That never used to happen.
Why?
Because before, pitchers could take as long as they want. So they would just stare at the guy on first base for I shit you not, a minute straight. If he took a big lead, the pitcher would just stare at him. So that people weren't stealing. Also, you have to pitch now. So
That's true.
So there's a rule now you can only throw over to try to pick someone off twice. So if you throw over once, you really are fucked already. Because then they get a free base if you don't get them the second time.
Wait, could you just not pitch before? You could just sit there?
Yes, pretty much.
There was no time limit for baseball.
There's been this. Yeah, they had clips when they introduced the pitch clock this year, where they had this guy on the Astros, Jose Altuve. He hit an inside the park home run
I've
once.
seen him play baseball before.
He's
in
tiny
person.
little guy. Yes, he's nasty. He hit an inside the park home run. And they showed a clip of this one guy holding someone on first base, and then they also, underneath it, played Jose Altuve hitting an inside-the-park home run, and he hit 7 inside-the-park home runs. They just kept replaying it until the first pitch was thrown because he threw 15 pickoff attempts and stared him down for 6 minutes.
That's insane.
Now imagine watching that as a novice fan. You'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'd be like, this sucks. I'm not watching baseball anymore.
Bingo. So yeah, pitch clock,
So-
awesome. Moves games along.
All right, I appeal my original errands of that grievance. That being said,
Wait, one
now
more
I have
fun
to
rule they
decide-
introduced this year?
What? Is it the cart?
Bigger bases,
That's sick.
which is a rule straight out of your brain. We got to make the bases bigger. We just got.
You know what they should do? Make the bases a little bit bigger still, but make the running lanes smaller.
Higher or wider?
I think wider. It's a bigger
Yes.
area.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now we have to figure out what team I'm gonna root for.
I'd like if you join the Sox with me.
Should we do this the same way that I place my bet? What team should I root for? And be an AI
You're gonna
generated
chat
fan?
GBT who you should root for?
Should I do that?
Yes. Do you have the AI open right now?
Actually, we'll do a 50-50. I can open chat.
You have to. I feel like you have to choose an American League team. So, because you should choose an American League team. That way we can be somewhat rivals.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Say, so do you have the AI open?
No, not on this.
Ask,
Actually,
say I'd
what
like
is
to
it?
become a.
Akinator? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna randomly click yes on
What are you doing?
Um,
Akinator?
here.
Baconator?
I'll show you. You ever see this?
Yes.
All right,
So
let's-
we're gonna make him pick. So the first baseball player he guesses, you're gonna become
I
a
do
fan of that
character?
team.
do character or object?
Character, probably.
Okay.
What's a person?
My character is in fact real.
Yes.
It is not a girl. We're
Okay,
not
so we're
finding
gonna
a porn
so we're
star.
gonna lead it up to a baseball player, and then the first one he guesses.
You want? We'll pick a number 1 through 10, and we'll do that.
What do you
Unless
mean?
you want to just do.
No,
the
we're
first.
gonna the first baseball player he guesses.
Should I say? You don't play baseball when you're 40, right?
We go with no. You
There's
can't.
probably
There
some.
have been, but we're gonna say this person's no.
Ooh.
Yes. Nope. Not a soccer player. Does your character use a bat? Yes. Does your character live in India? No, he's not a cricket player. Is your character associated with cricket? No.
Well,
Character.
they couldn't-
Is your
yeah, they
character
couldn't figure
linked
that
to the
out
color
last
red?
one.
Should I
Say
say-
maybe. Say
I
don't know.
don't know.
Yes, I don't know.
That-
Don't know. Is your character dark skinned? Don't know.
You
what
don't
is
know.
a Vocaloid
I'm gonna go with no. It's your character's not a Vocaloid producer.
linked with? Don't
Don't know. Is your character
Famous in the?
no, not famous in the 20th century.
Should I say probably not?
No, I would go with no because we're using a modern. We're using a modern.
Character white?
Don't know.
Don't know.
No, no bandana.
Lantern
Have a
ring?
lantern ring?
No. Tattoo on his face? Probably not.
Probably not. Is a good.
No.
All right, this is taking a wild turn.
character
They were
wear a
so
hood?
close. They had cricket down, and
Does your
then
character throw gas?
yes,
Yes.
yes,
No.
no, not from England. Yes. Does your character play
Yes.
baseball? Yes. Is your character
Older
older
than
than
20.
Sure.
Yes.
Don't
Don't
know.
know.
Not a maybe not a pitcher. No! No! No!
Brother, I refuse.
Wait. Hear me out. Alex Rodriguez was in his prime as a Texas Ranger. The Rangers are really good right now and have cool colors. I think this is telling you to become a Texas Ranger fan.
We're going to do the second one because I don't want Yankees and I don't want Texas.
The
Unless I
second,
get
there's more guesses. Okay, you don't want to be a Texas Ranger? Third, okay,
Not really.
there's only one other A-Rod option, and that's the Seattle Mariners.
You could be a Mariners
You
fan.
could be a Mariners fan.
Play in the team. Yes. Don't know. No. Don't know.
Probably not. You got to talk out loud. This is a.
I know. I'm trying to speed run this. I feel like this section's taking a while.
Is
You
he
should-
supposed to be guessing whover you're thinking of?
Yes,
Is this,
but
so
we're not.
this guy-
We don't have anyone in mind.
Yeah, see, that's why it's so weird.
Hey,
'cause he's
character.
not, can't just be like, I don't know.
Does your character make spaghetti? Probably.
Yeah.
Does your character make reggaeton music?
Say yes.
They said
Probably not.
They said baseball.
Is your character from Missouri?
They know
Don't
it's a
know.
baseball player.
Corrupt?
Sure.
No.
yeah.
Sure, probably has over 4,000 subscribers.
What is
The
an
Dominican
Archon?
Republic, to be fair, is like a hub for reggaeton music. So there could
That's
be a lot
true.
of baseball player reggaeton music. people.
Not from Denmark.
Mary Poppins?
No.
No.
Well,
Not
they
in a
had
James Bond
baseball.
movie.
I know.
They had baseball.
Does your ca-
Hunt, I think you have three. I think they guessed A-Rod. You have three choices: Mariners, Rangers, or Yankees.
No, we're doing this a different way.
Oh my God.
Baseball
Baseball
team
team
generator.
generator.
Wait, hey, go to Baseball Reference.
What?
No, go to Baseball Reference. It's a website. Hit give me a random player. There's a button where you can just click for a random player. And then that's it.
Choose it under.
Literally, Google, give me a random baseball player. And whoever comes up, that's our guy.
Baseball players generator.
Sure.
Cool generator.
Generate.
Cubs?
Just your Cubs. Cubs is a good team
Cubs
to
is
be.
nice. You a Cubs fan?
You should be a Cubs fan.
Brother, there's 6. I just want new.
What's
baseball.
wrong with being a Cubs fan?
You'll
You
hit
are
one.
being
Hey,
way too
all right,
picky.
hit 1. You have to hit quantity 1.
Oh,
Whatever comes up, except for the Yankees, that's the team. Ready? Cardinals is nice. You're a St. Louis Cardinals fan. Paul Goldschmidt is your hero.
Paul Goldschmidt is he Jewish?
I don't know. He did win
Probably.
MVP last year. He is nice.
His name is Goldschmidt.
That's it. I'm a what? St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's
All right,
it feel?
you heard it here, folks. I'm gonna start keeping up with the Cardinals.
Sure
No,
you
you're
are.
not. Yeah.
Should I do weekly check-in with the Cardinals?
Yeah, so we have a few weekly
Yeah.
check-ins that we're going to be starting doing.
Yeah, that's a new segment.
The first being the Justin Fields tracker. I'm sure he went to exit out of that baseball thing and
And close the whole window.
close the whole window.
Oh, he's back.
It's the wrong
Welcome
tab.
Yeah, that's what we said. Let me tell you guys about the day I had yesterday. Now, you might be out here wondering, you go, it's Wednesday, and there's
My
no
dude.
Plunge podcast. What happened? Let me fill you in on what happened. So yesterday, well, let me take you back to last weekend. Big Mike, the very same that you know of, purchased a brand new car, a brand new truck. He had nothing wrong with his old one. He's like, somebody had a transmission issue, and he went, time for a brand new truck.
That's a big Mike move. That's sick.
It's an apex Big Mike move.
I mean, transmission issue is not a little issue.
That's fair. So we got a brand new. We got a Chevy Colorado, 2023, off the lot.
Hell yeah.
I went, wow, that's nice.
That's a new car
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
And that won't make any issues on the road.
Flash forward to yesterday. This car now has 200 miles on it. Really beating it to shit.
Yeah, dude, I would sell it if
Yeah.
I was him.
200 miles.
I get a bunch of calls. I'm sitting at my desk. It's the end of the workday, but I was going to work late. I get a bunch of calls at my desk. I go check my phone. 10 calls from Big Mike. 10 missed calls from Big Mike, a voicemail. I go, what the fuck? I just talked to him. He was in the I just talked to him at the
I
office.
just saw him.
Yeah. He's like, what could possibly go wrong? I call him back. He's like, I need a jump. And I go, you have a brand new car. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, AAA's on the way. I was like, okay. He's like, you got jumper cables? I went, yeah. You raised me well. I don't know anything about cars, but I carry jumper cables.
Can you? Would you have been able to jump a car?
Yeah, I've jumped cars.
Okay.
That's one of the very few car things I am capable of.
You ever
Do you know-
changed brakes?
Do you know? No. Do you know who's not capable of? Apparently, is
Jumping a
Big
car.
Mike in a panic. Because
Hey, it happens.
so I pull up next to him.
I'm also waiting for your dad to chime in the comments.
It's pouring rain, by the way. Yesterday,
Yeah, as it does.
so
As it's been.
yep, pouring rain. I pull out my jumper cables. He goes, oh, I don't know, the battery's dead. I was like, he has dealer plates on for reference.
Yeah.
It's brand new off
It
the lot.
hasn't been a month.
It's
Is
been
what you're telling me.
less than a week. It's literally been less than a week. His battery's dead. Everyone who walks up, you leave the lights on. He's like, no, I didn't leave the fucking lights on. Everyone's like, you must have left the lights on. He's like, I didn't leave the lights on.
You know what's funny?
Bet he
he
left
would
the light.
probably be like the people who said that to him. He would for sure say that to them if
someone
they were in
else.
his position.
Yeah. The amount of times people be like, "What's going on? You got dealer plates on." It was so good. I enjoyed the first hour of this misery, and then I stopped. So I go to jump him. We pull out my jumper cables. He starts doing it because I'm running around looking for something else. He hooks him up. He goes, "All right, give it a go." And then I turn my car on, and I just see both of our batteries start fucking smoking like
Oh,
crazy.
really?
And I go,
Yeah,
I
probably
think
because his battery wasn't dead.
no. I went. I
Yeah,
think you.
negative.
Yeah, it's like I think you put those on wrong. And then I turned my car off. The things are 200, 300 degrees.
Oh no.
We put them down in a rush, in a panic, because he's pissed off that his brand new car is broken and it's pouring rain out and everyone's asking him if he left the lights on. He
I almost just shit myself there.
he put the fucking the negative
Things
in
on
there.
backwards. Put the
That's
ground
crazy.
on the positive.
And
Rookie.
so then the best and even better, people start to leave now because people will be like, "Do you need a jump?" And he's like, "No, my son's here. My boy, my son." So now most people are gone. We're like, all right, well, we can try this again. Nope. The heat melted my jumper cables, so every single clamp like the connectors at each clamp melted clean off. So now I just have 4 fucking grip strengthening workout toys.
Do you just call them workout toys?
I have now they are because they're connected to nothing because they melted off the wires.
Wait, how long were they on before you noticed that they were on wrong?
Like 2 seconds. Both batteries started smoking profusely immediately when I
So did
powered
yours-
my car on.
Did your car still work?
Well, boy, oh boy, was that my fear. So right away I was like, I'm going to turn my car on before people are gone. My car was fine. Still is, allegedly, right now. Yeah. So then AAA cancels on him because there was already a AAA car there booting up another car. They left before seeing us, so then no AAA. We called a tow company. They told us to wait like 80 minutes, and then they'd be there. So I was like, okay, I'll go get gas and shit. We wait 80 minutes. We wait 2 hours. We call the company. They go, we're not working today. We call AAA, wait for 20 minutes because they are not picking up the phone. We go, what the fuck? They go, we'll see if we can get someone out there. And then another hour goes by, and they're like, we got someone. They'll be there in an hour. It's 9 o'clock now. This all started at 5:15, 5:30. And I was like, we're going home. We are leaving. You can get it towed in the morning, please, for the love of God.
Let me go.
Yeah,
home.
let me go home, please. So then my mom met him at Dairy Queen, dropped him off at the Queen.
Did he get an angry blizzard?
No, I think
An angy blizzy.
today he was like, Mom told me I should have bought you dinner last night. I'm sorry. And I was like, I don't care. But yeah, his brand new car. I pull into work. There was a bunch of traffic this morning, so I pulled in wicked late to work, and there's just a tow truck in the parking lot. I was like, yep, there it is. There it is. Turns out his bunch of brand new Chevy Colorados, some software update kills the battery, and then they're just fucked. And he fell victim to that.
See,
So it
this
was
is
a
why.
recall issue?
Nope.
Is
Not,
this
not
car a
yet.
lemon?
It will be.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
should file a class action lawsuit.
For mental.
No, for just not selling a good product. What are you eating?
Mini taco.
So
Did
you
you say
fucking
28?
lied to me earlier. You're not done dinner.
I never said I was done dinner.
Yeah, you did. That was the first thing you said.
I said I'm gonna grab a quick bite. That's different.
That's not true because I changed
Quick
my
bites
name
only-
from Runline plus 1.5 to finish your dinner already.
I was
and
already
then-
done dinner at that point. Fuck. I was done dinner 1. Okay, fuck off.
Yeah,
I'm a hungry
fucking
boy.
idiot. I was done dinner then. Hey, Mike, you
never
remember
had
when you said he's not a liar? So it turns out you're a liar too.
I mean, I never disputed I'm not a liar. I'm just kidding. I'm not a liar.
There's big news. Amok.
What's the big news?
It's
about?
Barbenheimer week.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
For Barbie and Oppenheimer, I'm excited for Oppenheimer.
You're
I
not
just
excited
learned
for
what
Barbenheimer?
Oppenheimer was about.
I mean,
you just finding out, Hunt? Wait, hold up, Mikey. Hold up. You just finding out?
I just found out what Oppenheimer was about. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that nuke guy and Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Right over.
Right
It went over a lot of people's heads. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah, and
three
then it-
3
it-
million people.
Yeah, it also fell from above people's heads and melted people's heads.
Yeah, through people's heads. Lot of heads turned. Yeah, I'm excited. Apparently, there's a 15-minute sex scene with Florence Pugh.
Through
Huh?
in Barbie.
No, in Oppenheimer.
I would say in Barbie, that would be way better.
That would be way better. Did you know
Imagine
Cillian
like
Murphy,
a Barbie movie sex scene. What that would look
Ken
With-
and Barbie, they take their clothes off and there's no nipples or
It's
genitalia.
just some baby going. It's someone like from above just smashing them into each other.
Did you know Cillian Murphy only ate 1 almond to maintain his figure for Oppenheimer? 1 almond a day.
I didn't. Thank you.
Yeah, interesting.
I am going
Things they
to.
do that are-
I'm going to see Oppenheimer on Friday in IMAX. I have a date with Kyle.
That's sick.
Me and Kyle just having a nice bud day at the movies.
You guys should exchange that for Chunkies and get bombed at the movie.
Absolutely
theater.
not. You see Oppenheimer in IMAX, then you get bombed at Chunky's for Barbie.
True.
That's the move. That's Barbenheimer. So, Mikey, you're not seeing, but you're seeing both. Jackie's gonna want to see Barbie.
I think Jackie's actually going to see Barbie by herself while I'm working this week or tomorrow. Or is it out tomorrow?
It's out
Is it out
tomorrow.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think tomorrow. I think she's going to.
You're not gonna go?
I'm working.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, no, nope. I mean, I don't care for that. I'm gonna see Oppenheimer though. Okay, now we're looking at Zac Efron for some reason.
And his funny
I don't
new
think
chin.
he's-
I
he's
don't
in-
know why I thought of this. Have you guys seen
Yes.
Zac Efron's new chin, jaw, whatever it
Yes.
is? Have you heard the excuses for his new jaw?
Slightly. Can you
So
indulge?
He's admitting that he had work done though, right?
No,
No.
he's denying that he had
Okay.
work done.
Okay.
Which
Can you go to
let's
the?
see if-
I was gonna say, can you go to the photo next to it?
oh, the one next to it, like right here.
Yeah, that's my favorite photo.
Yikes.
What do you, brother? There's. If this was a Venn diagram, it would just be a circle. That's the same photo.
It's like when somebody young gets plastic surgery and it makes them
it-
look 20 years older.
Michael Bolton, who looks like that? No. Who's the guy who has the?
supposed to live?
Who's the guy who has like? Oh, duh.
John Travolta. Well, he does have the chin, but I don't think he had work done to. I think that's just his look.
Yeah.
That's just
I
what he
think-
looks like.
Hold on.
You're not a very good producer.
What are you talking about?
A really bad producer. Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't do the right. Hold on.
Yeah.
I did window, not entire screen.
Yeah, and then he'll close himself out of the podcast
Yeah.
again, and then come back.
I'll parlay this. So I'm a letterbox guy now, Mikey.
I saw. Did
I
you
don't
hear me talking about Letterbox and that turned you on to it?
I
or
don't
did somebody
think-
else find it?
I don't know how I found it, but I saw it and I went, "Ooh, I like that."
Well, we
And-
talk about it on Failing Hollywood pretty regularly.
It
so
never clicked in my brain that it was like an app for some reason.
Oh. We just say on my Letterbox. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh, it just must be like a cloud.
Yeah, that's what he calls his collection of movies. Obviously, that's what his cabinet is.
cloud.
Yeah, it's
I mean, mine. Here's because you said to me with my Letterbox, you're like, yours just looks like a crazy person.
yours does look like a crazy person's.
I do that on
Because-
purpose right now because if I do any other movies in there,
It'll
then
throw
it
it off.
screws it screws everything up. Because right now I can perfectly look through, and it's for our series, so it's gonna stay
So
like
did
that.
you
until I
start?
finish
You
the Nick
started
Cage
when
series.
you started the Nick Cage thing on the app.
It
Mikey,
started.
what's your account name?
Yeah, it started for me. I think it's I don't know. Let me
It's Mykie-T.
Yeah, it's MYKIETEA.
Looks
yeah,
like
it
a crazy
started-
person.
It started when I doing that, but if you like on my phone in my like notes app, I have so many reviews for so many
Mikey,
other movies.
Mikey,
Yeah, that's me.
your reviews are insane as well. And I know you're just writing yourself notes for the podcast.
Yes,
I,
they're-
a person who knows what you're doing,
yes.
I get it. But holy shit, you look like an insane Hunter. Go to his
I know.
full list. Go to his full library.
Is this
It's
not
just
as full?
go to films. It's just Nick Cage. Every
Wait,
single one.
whoa. There is an Indiana Jones.
Yes,
in
there is
so-
the new
Wait,
Indiana
wait,
Jones,
wait,
which you
wait.
gave way too many stars based on the one trailer I saw.
I just
Well, you
saw you
can't do the movie
reviewed
review.
Ant Bully.
Did you
That's
read my
Nick
review on
Cage.
Indiana Jones? You would understand if you read my review.
Not yet.
Oh no, never mind. I only put a snippet.
Hunt, go back. So if you look at Mikey's letterbox, it is what is that? 11 by 9.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 4 plus 1. That's 49.
So 48. It's 48
40
Nick Cage movies,
And
and
the
that's
only
it.
reason
That's his
there's-
entire. And every single one has like 1,000-word review.
It does. And the only reason this isn't my account.
Hunt,
This-
you have to go back. You have to click the little
back
thing.
to where you were. Yeah, my
Go
diary.
to his diary.
Well, I think is that my yeah. There you go. Now click one of those.
Yeah, now click. Yes, you can read his
There
review.
you go. That's my reviews.
Jesus.
It's a crazy
Brother.
person. It's
Well,
a
okay,
straight up.
This one's especially long because it's jujitsu. And as you can see, I put a lot of stuff like the quotes here because I mean, there's a lot of really weird quotes in this movie. And
Nick is the
jujitsu-
leader of the Rogue Army.
Yes, there is a lot to say about this movie. Okay.
Hold on.
There-
I want to play a game. Riley, hide my screen for a second so that you can see, but Mikey can't.
I can't see
I'm-
enough. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We are going to I'm going to read a small excerpt and see if you can pick out the movie.
Okay,
I don't know
you-
Nick Cage movies. You should do
I-
this with me, but for Mikey.
I need to put prefaces to this before you go into this detail. I write these as I'm watching the movie, so I have the cliff notes in. So a lot of it is not like a real review. Like the first snippet part is just me describing what the movie is, which is like, oh, Nick Cage goes up to some Mexican dude and calls him a pussy. Like it's stuff
How
like that.
about I read the last succinct sounding this seems like it has your thoughts on the movie as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, the very ending paragraph is usually like my all-around review of it. But yeah.
So we're
48 Nick Cage reviews.
Riley, can you
is
see
so
this
funny.
movie?
I can't. No, I can't see anything.
It would be more Nick Cage movies, but I'm working on one Nick Cage movie now that I can't make it more than 10 minutes at a time.
It's that bad?
It's called Raid, and it's really difficult.
You
It's
just gotta
very, very
commit.
difficult.
Just finish.
What?
You just got to
Actually,
commit.
Riley, pull up Nick Cage discography
I'm not
or
doing it.
IMDb.
I'm just
Okay,
get
well,
on
I'm just
with
gonna
it.
read it.
Yeah, just
An extremely New York Italian family movie. Why do so many people think
I
this
already know
movie
what it is.
is so good? It's just a movie filled with deception and cheating and with no consequences.
Do you want me to already tell you what it is? You want me
Yes.
to tell you what it is? Moonstruck.
That is Moonstruck.
See, I know Nick Cage movies. To put preferences to it, like you ain't gonna make more than a couple lines through because I've seen these all within the past couple months.
Terrible effects, sword scenes, very religious based. The prop magic book looked like shit, like a 12-year-old.
damn, you're shooting down your own people.
Oh, this is it's the wizard one, or not the wizard one. It's the witch, something with the witch. Something with the witch, right?
Oh, I know. the bitch with the dragon tattoo.
No,
No.
that's not a Nick Cage movie.
I'm halfway there, right?
Yeah, you have
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch, yeah.
Here we go. I
All right,
hated that movie.
Let's see if you can go 3 for 3.
Come on, yeah, let's go.
So turns out Nick Cage is some sort of undead ghost person. That's all I'm giving you for final round.
Oh yeah, this is Drive Angry.
Brother, that's insane.
Yeah, I know that one because I know all of them, but the reason I know this one specifically is because we had a guest who put this high up on the tier, which it does not deserve to be that high on the tier, and he used his executive decision on it. And it
Was it
really
Grant?
pisses me off. What?
Was it Grant?
No, Grant hasn't used his yet. It was
right.
Matt Burns. It was the guest that came in. We had Caleb on last week, and he didn't even use his executive decision because he was okay with where everything stood.
I think that's a good move. Caleb's a good guy.
I know. Well, I had said, I was like, well, use your executive decision to take Drive Angry and move it down. And then the room had said, when somebody uses an executive decision, it's unmovable. So that was moot. But it drives me crazy that movie is there.
Riley.
I've had
I have you up, by the way.
I've had this app for 7 days now. It's turned me into a full hyper focused on being a movie guy.
I will say, I looked at yours though, and you're not putting reviews on yours.
I am putting reviews now.
Okay, you are. Okay,
So
good,
anything I
good.
watch now, anything I'm logging now, I'm reviewing.
Yeah, my letterbox is going to get a lot more interesting when I put all the ones on.
So
Currently, you look like a psycho.
I'm more excited for me to start watching movies because right now, it looks like I just rate things high stars because I'm either going through and rating my favorite movies, or I'm just watching historically good movies.
Okay,
I'm ready for some.
Yeah, like Puss in Boots, The Last Witch.
No, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's okay. I watched it with Jeff.
It's
Did
fucking
you
awesome.
Just watch the Grand Budapest
Hey,
Hotel.
let's see. I'm gonna go through my list. I got
Great
this.
movie.
I got this app last week.
All right.
In the last week, these are the movies I've watched: Whiplash, Nimona,
Great movie.
Jojo Rabbit, Luca, Jerry.
Whoa. Wait, you're going too fast. Can we talk about any of these?
We'll go back to it. I'm
Okay.
rapid firing all the movies I've watched in the last
We
week.
need to talk about the Jojo Rabbit thing.
Yes, of course. I've been trying to get you to watch Jojo Rabbit for like 2 years now.
All right, Whiplash, Nimona, Jojo Rabbit, Luca, Jerry and Large Go Large, Jerry and Marge Go
Large Go Large.
Jerry and Marge Go Large.
Did you watch that because of Feidelberg?
No.
Really?
Has he said to watch it?
He literally said that he watched it on a flight.
Oh.
Like this week.
Oh,
on
no, I
their
watched it
podcast.
before then. Mission Impossible 1, The Outlaws, Mission Impossible 2, No Hard Feelings, Mission Impossible 3, Mission
I like that you
Impossible.
broke up the Mission Impossibles there quickly with.
You need
No Hard Feelings.
you need a palate cleanser with those.
Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible Fallout, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's been a big week. I had never seen any of these before.
Really?
Haven't watched a single Mission Impossible, and I was like, you know what?
Okay.
They're pretty sick.
Okay, well, we can cover all of those in one. What did you think of the Mission Impossibles?
Most of them were awesome.
Most of them were awesome.
Can I guess which ones were not?
Great action. There's just one that's not.
Is it Ghost Protocol?
No, Protocol is sick.
We're not good at talking this episode, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the one where he drives his motorcycle off the cliff?
That's all of
That's
them.
Fallout.
That's
No, the
all.
most recent one was Fallout, where like they had the ramp and then they kind of like CG'd around it to make it
Yeah,
look all
and he
rocky.
did it like 6 times.
No,
for
that's
real.
that's the
With
new one. That's the one in
destroying
theaters right now. That's Dead Reckoning, which I'm going to watch tomorrow.
Oh wow, you're gonna spend a lot of time at the movie theater too.
I have
Hold on, let's
8
see.
hours allocated for the movies this weekend,
Yeah,
and about
Riley has caught up
$700
on
for Slurch.
27 years of cinema.
he's got a
like-
lot more to catch up on. I hate
No,
to
no, no.
say.
I mean like specific to the Fallout or the Mission Impossible franchise.
Yes.
What year did Mission Impossible come out, Mikey?
Jesus Christ, I'm not good with that.
It's
type of trivia.
96.
I'm not a big Mission Impossible fan. So
You don't like any of them? I don't think there's much to them, but they're
Riley,
fun
you can share
action
my screen.
movies.
I have you up.
I just think they're similar to. They're just similar to they're all the same movie. I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them all
So,
or whatever,
well,
but there's just
this
like,
is one of those that you can just tell as time progresses and like the money gets bigger and the effects get more doable. It was just one that you were, even when I was watching the first one, I was like, oh, I see the vision. I bet this is sick in the new ones. And you know
I
what?
got a
They
question.
are. The newest one, like the 6, fucking insane. One of the best action movies I've seen.
I have
The
a
only-
question.
Well, go ahead.
Is Top Gun Maverick just Mission Impossible?
Yes,
Top
in
Gun.
planes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
In planes.
And you know what? It's also sick. The Outlaws was so fucking garbage. Did you watch The Outlaws, Mikey? Adam Devine's.
I did. I will say
It made
The
me laugh, but
Outlaws-
I wasn't happy
That was
about it.
Adam
Right.
Devine.
right.
It made me laugh, but I didn't like that I was laughing.
Yeah.
The Shrek scene made up for the rest of the movie. That made me laugh out loud for like 10 minutes.
That's fair.
Hunt, you got to go to my review.
I know. I was just
Yeah,
I was
go to
checking
my
see if it
reviews,
was Adam
Hunt.
Devine.
Whoa. Okay. So if you rate a movie so high and they only put like here we go. He put a heart on the only movie he put a heart on was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, gave it 5 stars, but his only review is R.I.P. Rick Dalton.
Yeah.
That's the whole review.
Yeah.
You had nothing to say about it.
Mikey, Riley has found a way to trigger you, and he's exclusively going to be using that. You didn't
I'm very
write a review.
I'm very okay with the amount of stars he gave it, but just like, all right, why? Rest in peace, Rick Dalton. Nothing
Yeah.
more to be said there.
It was a good movie. I don't know what to say about good movies. I watch it and I go, I liked that.
You just make a review that says "is good."
Yeah, clearly my reviews don't do it for him because like I've reviewed all these on the podcast before. He's listened to them. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was like it's very formulaic because it has 3 very significant parts. It has your beginning, and then it very quickly turns to the middle, which is like a Western kind of
Yep.
part, and then you go to your very ending part, which is just the most epic thing in
It's
cinema
so
history.
it's so gruesome and awesome.
It's so amazing. And I do my other podcast with the guy who prop mastered that movie. And he has just told me everything about the flame.
The flamethrower, yeah.
Yes. and
According to
As soon as I
Riley's
saw
list-
him look at that closet, I went, yes, yes.
yeah. That wasn't supposed to be in the movie originally.
Really?
Apparently he brought she gonna die because they were just gonna shoot her. What if they got the flamethrower? And he's like, yes, we are gonna fry her. And then
So
there-
is that
there
whole
was
first
so much
Nazi
logistics
thing
to be-
that they had to go add that so they could do the end scene?
No, the Nazi thing wasn't originally in it. The whole flamethrower was in it. It just wasn't
Oh.
in the end. And they didn't know, like, really, in because it's, I don't know if you guys know, but in the Hollywood Hills in California, it's very flammable out there. So
really,
they didn't, yeah, so they didn't think they would be able to do it because of like wildfires and you're in the middle of the Hollywood Hills with a flamethrower blasting somebody in a pool. But then I guess they're like, oh, well, it's for Quentin Tarantino. All right, let's do it. And they were able to do it, which that scene definitely put the icing on the cake for that movie.
Yeah.
Like I saw it in the theaters in the the minute that happened and they starts blasting the girl, the entire theater erupted. Like it just cheers. And that's what you want when you go into
So
the
I-
movie. If
I
the
think-
theater erupts in years.
And I think
then
that's
yes.
exactly what people are getting from my review, or all those emotions that you just and all those feelings that you just said.
R.I.P. Rick Dalton. They're like, oh yeah, we got all of that from there.
Yes.
I want to let you know Riley's cinema intake on July 16th. He watched Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible: Fallout, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
What is the collective runtime for that?
Like 9 hours.
Yeah, it's like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood alone, I think is 3.5 hours or something like that. It's a long movie.
Did not feel as long as that.
That being said, from start to current day Mission Impossible, 5 days.
Yeah. How was No Hard Feelings though? He threw
It's
in there.
really
I know we
funny.
get to
It's
see-
really awesome.
I know we get to see a full frontal Jennifer Lawrence. I mean,
So,
not like
hey,
we've never
it's-
seen that before, but
It's not how you think either. It's so funny.
yeah.
Because she got full frontal for the bit because she was like, it's that funny. And I thought she was full of shit and just wanted to be like, I'm hot. I'm going to try to get. Because she is hot. Unbelievably hot in this movie.
No.
Riley's a little bitch with Luca.
I was-
Why am I?
I
looking
was
at a kid's
I was
movie?
crying my eyes out at the end.
Are you being 100% serious?
Yes.
It's a great movie.
I was,
here's
here's
why-
bawling my eyes out at the end.
here's why Luca didn't get as big as it should have been is because all of the fucking super ultra conservative
'cause,
right
yeah,
like, well, they're gay they're
Yeah.
gay kids. We don't want our kids turning gay
Yeah.
because if they watch this movie, they'll be gay. I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, that's how it works.
for sure.
But beautiful movie. And the kids aren't explicitly, they're not really gay. That's
Riley,
never,
get Will on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week. No, Luca was no hard feelings was very, very funny.
Man, almost there's high ratings for every single one of these movies. I'm curious here. The best movie of 2019 is Jojo Rabbit, and I've always tried to say that they should have won Best Picture. Oh wait, did they win the best? No, they didn't. I don't think they did.
I didn't.
What did you
review
think
that
about
one.
Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit was awesome.
Yeah, fantastic, right? It makes you feel every single feeling. In the beginning, you're laughing. In the middle, you're crying, and then at the very end, it levels everything out a little bit.
Yeah. Yorkie is one of my favorite movie characters ever. Like side characters.
Oh yeah,
Yorkie.
it's a tough time to be a Nazi.
Wait,
No.
Riley, did you never
Jojo.
see the Super Mario Bros. Movie?
Still haven't. It's on my watch list.
I haven't either.
You want to come over this week and watch it?
Where is it available?
Don't
Don't
worry
ask.
about that.
On torrents?
No. R.I.P. Rick Dalton.
I have it on Blu-ray, Steelback.
Now we can talk about. Hey, it's as somebody who's helping represent a bunch of striking people and is not okay with the AMPTP. Everybody should be stealing movies right now and not.
You wouldn't
And
down.
not
Hey,
stream-
Mikey,
Don't
you
stream
wouldn't
'em.
download a car, would you?
No, don't stream it. Don't watch it on Netflix. Fucking steal that shit. Do not put money into their pockets. Take it out and give it to the poor writers.
Ooh,
and
I have a question
actors.
for you.
What?
What was the thing that happened where the SAG thing approved certain movies to continue shooting?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know what that is. Can you explain to me what that is?
Yeah, so there's independent movies that a lot of actors are working on, and they tried to make it to like, oh, they're not for the big studios because A24 famously did like a lot of the movies that won a lot of Academy Awards last year. Like they did not Once Upon a Time. They did Everything Everywhere All at Once and a bunch of movies. They did like a bunch of movies like that. A lot of really good movies, but those are technically independent films. So they're letting a lot of those continue since they're not for like Disney or Amazon or Netflix or Apple, any of the big people that are part of the AMPTP or whatever. So they're giving the exemption for them to go work on that. But I don't really agree with it because a lot of those movies end up being sold to
The big
streaming
Netflix and stuff
services, yeah.
later on. So
Okay.
you're basically making a backlog and we're making a bunch of movies. So later on, they can just be like, well, we'll just buy that movie and still profit
Yeah.
off it anyway and still have the content. It's putting your foot in your mouth. And I don't think I think we need to shut down Hollywood as a whole and not just like, if you're going to do it right. Don't make it so, okay, some of these people can have work because it's not giving me work right now. I'll tell you that much.
Mikey, can I just say your hair looks magnificent right now? I don't know if I've ever seen it look this good before.
It's this new lighting.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to see good lighting for me? Hold on, I got you.
Hunt, can
Oh,
you read? Can you read my Mission Impossible reviews?
I read the first one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Reviews. I also like that Mission Impossible 1 was not the first movie that you reviewed. It was, in fact, Luca.
Yeah.
Luca's
Well,
great.
Not the first I watched.
Mission,
I didn't know about reviewing, so I don't know. I just was logging them.
He's trying to
Mission
fill in what he
Impossible, the original. Tom Cruise is so damn hot.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got his teeth fixed before the series began. Why is his hair always wet?
He's got wet hair always.
He does.
I think that's a good review.
Which is the Mission Impossible series, the movie where he like is in a white bathroom and then he goes like, and then a shirt pocket appears on his shirt.
I don't think so.
Okay. Mission Impossible 2, which seems kind of crazy. Can't have an impossible mission and then have
Well,
it happen
they're the
again, 'cause
impossible
they
mission.
definitely complete it.
They're
Impossible.
They're the
Shut
impossible
up,
mission
idiot.
force.
Mission Impossible
They're the
2.
IMF, my brother.
Some of these combat scenes were absolute dog shit. Just assuming they get better. Long hair Tom Cruise looks absolutely ridiculous. He's got to keep it high and tight. That is a truer statement has never been spoken.
Thank you.
Then Mission Impossible 3. This is getting out of hand. Philip Seymour Hoffman was awesome. Will we see Tom Cruise have consecutive love interests? Find out tomorrow on the Mission Impossible marathon. My money is on no, despite it being now being his wife.
Guess what?
They got divorced.
They sure did.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
He had a new love interest in every movie up until 6, pretty much.
Does everyone just hate this guy? Why can't he keep reoccurring characters in his movies?
Oh, that was
being said. This one is sick, and that was
They give
Mission
$10 million
Impossible.
because they give $10 million to Tom Cruise, and they'll give like $6,000 to the actress that's playing his love interest. So when they come back, they're like, "Well, this year we'll
So-
give you $7,000 now," and
So,
they're
like-
like, "No."
the first 4 movies. His like gang was so they had the gang was the same from for the last like 4, but the first batch, the first like 5 movies, he had a different crew. And then Ving Rhames would pop in and be like, "Hey, I'm Luther," for 10 minutes and then leave again. Like that was it.
Hey, I have a request for you.
Yeah, of course.
After you catch up with the Mission Impossible series,
Already caught up.
you
So-
have this
well,
weekend. To
Yeah, that's
catch
true.
up.
Do you want to hear? I'll let you pick. Do you want to hear my list?
Well, can I put in a ticket? Will you watch the Oceans series?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, the Ocean series is awesome. Yeah.
So
you
my
should.
next up, I haven't watched.
It's-
Including Oceans 8.
No.
way.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Won't
Brother,
do it.
you said
I
the
need more
second
bad
one
movies,
was
you're
dog
right.
shit.
Yeah, I need more bad movies. You're spitting.
You can't have good without bad.
What should I watch next? So the options are all of the Transformers, all the John Wicks, all the Fast
John
and
Wicks.
all the Fast and
Lights out.
Furiouses, or I had one more series that I've never seen before that's on the list. Oh, or all the Lord of the Rings. Yes.
I am between Lord of the Rings and John Wick. I think that you should savor Lord of the Rings, but
I think Kaz just wants you to do all the Tom Cruise movies.
I think I've already done most of that. I've already seen Top Guns. That's where my shitty teeth comment comes from. All
That's
2 of
fair. I vote for all. I think that John Wicks is definitely.
yeah,
them.
right.
Okay.
Oh, Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. No, definitely see the.
I've seen Hobbit.
What about the Desolation of
You've
Smile?
seen Lord of the Rings, though? You've always.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings. Mikey, refresh your browser.
He sounds like
Mikey,
SpongeBob
refresh your
trying to
browser.
teach you how to blow a
Refresh your
bubble.
browser. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Hunter, read my next Tom Cruise review.
Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Feel like the ending wasn't very exciting and didn't have as good a payoff as I was expecting, but still pretty sweet. Tom Cruise is starting to look old in this one. The beginning sequence was sick. You should watch all the James Bond movies as well.
Have you seen the clip of him hanging off like a Hercules fucking Air Force plane? One of those like jumbo freight jets where it's taking off and he's hanging off.
No.
That comes from this one. It's sick. It's in the opening sequence is better than the rest of the movie though. It's kind of it's kind of upsetting.
Chef's kiss. This man has a lot of concussions.
Yeah.
Also, Henry Cavill is wildly attractive.
Super hot.
I would let him pound my ass.
Brother, have you seen any Mission Impossibles?
No. Is he in all of them?
Tom Cruise, yeah.
No, Henry Cavill.
No, he's
dumbass.
just in this one. Watch Mission Impossible Fallout. It's one of the more perfect. It's like a perfect action movie. It's
Okay.
fucking incredible.
What about Puss in Boots?
Hey, that movie is sick. It's animated. The fight scenes are animated into the Spider-Verse style.
That's kind of sick.
It's dope. It's super good. I recommend it highly.
Hold on.
Yep. What are we wheel spinning?
Uh,
What are we wheel spinning? Oh,
You'll
you're
see.
adding my things? Is
Yeah.
this my
What was
is this
the
for
word?
is this my goal for the week?
Yeah.
Every week I get a new series to watch.
Yeah, dude, I'll keep this shit.
All right,
too.
Fast and Furious. Just put FF.
I was gonna do F and F.
Transformers. Let me check my list. Put Matrix on there.
Oh, you haven't seen all the Matrix movies?
Nope.
Um,
You have John Wick on there.
Lord of the Rings. What did I say? Have you seen all the James Bonds?
I've seen some, not enough to care. There's too many. Put The Godfather on there. Okay. This will be what I watch this week.
Of these 6?
Do not land on Fast and Furious. Please don't land on Fast and Furious. Let it rip on spin. That. Oh,
That.
wait for Mikey. Wait for Mikey.
Okay.
He's loading.
Hey, you know what's funny? Getting the ad for RuneScape.
Yeah, it was Murder on the Border. All right, Mikey, we got a
Wait.
wheel to decide what I'm going to watch this week.
John Wick's.
Spin. Spin that
That
wheel.
Wheel!
You don't shuffle, you hit the spin button. All right, let's see. I will be watching. This is a long fucking spin.
Yeah!
The Fast and Furious. All right, so I'm starting at number
Okay.
4, by the way, The Fast and the Furious.
Why?
I've seen the first 3.
You're also watching Tokyo Drift.
No, I've seen the first 3.
Okay.
All right, Fast and Furious this week it is. On top of fucking Barbenheimer and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning.
Wait, is there? Should have done this.
You still can, unless you want to commit to the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, it was meant to be.
No fucking
Cardinals?
way. No fucking way.
Am I like
You're locked in. You have to get like a jersey now. Like,
yeah, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. Unbelievable.
all right, I have one TikTok for us to leave. Hunt, you want to tell them who this talk is by?
Yeah, give me a sec so that I don't leave. I also need to get the ad read up because if I don't read it, I will go revert back to my old way. This TikTok is brought to you by Official. Rooted in hip hop, Official is a streetwear company creating high quality t-shirts, hats, and jewelry.
You go, Kaz is watching too. There you go, Kaz. Only the finest reads.
Yep. Yep.
Featuring recreations of classic hip hop and sports logos as well as original designs. I'm trying to read what Kaz says. He's interrupting his own ad read. As well as original designs. There's something at Official for all taste. See for yourself at OH, fish like a fish. L is in let's go St. Louis Cardinals.
Yep.
.com. That's official.com. And don't forget to use code PLUNGE at checkout to save 25% off your first order. Official clothing. Live by your own rules. This is sick.
Hot doggy now, hot
You
diggity
didn't
doggy.
give us
Red
audio.
hots.
You don't
Fucking
hear it?
idiot.
I didn't have the option to.
Well, that's a lie because
No, it's not. You can hit the present button and see that's if you do window
Present?
method. If you do window, it doesn't let you. I was doing window. That's my bad.
Yeah, just do it right next time.
Hot doggy now, hot diggity doggies, red hots, hot dog.
All right, the Chicago Cubs put this out, and they're trying to figure out which one. They're letting TikTok decide which one of their hot dog vendors has
Hot
the best
dogs.
hot dog call.
How
So,
many are there? How many different vendors?
I think like 5.
That's sick.
Are we power ranking them? How do we feel about Harrison's? I like hot diggity
not-
doggy.
It's too long.
I think it might be a
He
perfect
says it
3.
too many different times. In too many different
Hot
ways.
diggity dogs, get your hot dogs. Hot
Not enough.
I can already tell
Yeah.
he's gonna nail it.
Dave's gonna be the king.
dogs. Hot dogs. Who's
Yeah.
Hold on, let it play.
dogs? Hot dogs. Who's ready? Hot dogs.
Yeah, he fucking killed
Yeah, he
it. That's a
nailed
1
it.
for me.
Yeah.
1-1.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs here.
Hot dogs.
He
All right.
kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah. I think I'm going Dave 1. That's guy
Is that
number
the guy
3.
that I like?
I think I'm going Harrison 2. He's got
I'm not going Harrison too.
he's got
Harrison 3.
pizzazz. No, because guy 2, Mike stinks, and the last guy stinks extra. Let's go through it one more time.
Doggy now, hot diggity doggies, red hots, hot dogs. Hot diggity
If
dogs.
he just
get your hot
stuck-
dogs.
Hot
pretty
diggity
good.
dog is here. Get ya hot diggity dog.
If Harrison stuck with red hots,
Hot
That's-
doggy now, hot diggity dog.
Hot doggy now. It's so good. Hot doggy now.
I'm not. You can't sell me on it.
Get
Nah.
your red hot. Hot doggy now.
Cass said official.com.
Doggies, red hots, hot dog. Hot diggity
Red hot dog is a
If
strong
he just
finish.
said red hots.
dogs, get your hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Can I wait. Go back to Michael, number 2.
Hot dog.
So
Mike's
before
fine.
we
He's short and
before we
sweet.
hit start again, I'm gonna tell you why Michael's better.
Yeah.
Look at the belt.
That's
Look at Harrison's belt.
It's cloth.
Yeah. Now play.
Hot diggity dogs, get your hot dogs.
That shit, you couldn't.
Look at that
you,
shit.
You
That
couldn't
shit-
put a fucking playing card in there. That's how fucking high and tight those babies are.
Yeah, brother. That's called peak male performance.
You're right.
PMP, baby.
And I think we can all agree the last guy sucked.
Hot
Yeah.
dogs.
This guy's the king.
Ready? Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs
I would
here.
jump him in an alley
Yeah.
if I ever saw him.
I don't think he wins.
No.
The audacity.
Dude, that guy should be selling cotton candy. He's a cotton candy or a lemonade kind of guy. He's not a
Cass
hot
saying
dog.
big dude nails it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your hot dogs. Tunes down.
Brother.
Let's give King Dave one more go.
Get your hot dogs. Hot dogs.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Brother, I bet you could hear him on the other side of the entire.
Dude, you'd be excited for a hot
Yo.
dog and then look up and see that he's 45 sections over. Be like, fuck.
No, brother, you would raise your hand for. You'd be at the left field, like back in the nosebleeds.
Dude, you'd be in the
And you-
bathroom and be like, fuck, he just passed my
No,
section.
no. He would be, but on the opposite side of the thing. You would hear it, and he would see you, and he would throw a hot dog.
With precision
would-
accuracy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he would telepathically collect your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for us this week. Mikey, thank you for joining us. You got to finish that terrible Nick Cage movie. I need to see you get more reviews in.
I will.
Okay. How far in are you if you've gone 10 minutes at a time?
No, I've made it to like 50 minutes, I think.
Just got to power. What's so bad about it?
It's like the writing and the dialogue is just so hard to watch, and it's cringeworthy. It's so bad, and it's like the storyline's supposed to be like Taken, but Nick Cage is like even more of a badass. Except he's just really not.
Awesome.
And there's no reason to anything that they're doing. Like they're just killing people because they're like, you must know what happened to my daughter. And then they're like, no, I really don't. And they're like, well, fuck you. And then they kill them. So that's how it's been going so far. And I was like, you just killed this person for no reason.
I
Hunt,
can't get over it.
Hunt, do you have any bets for the week?
You want me to read my AI bet?
I think that's already in process.
It is my bet for the week.
Yeah, give him a bet for the week. I gave him one last week. I'll give him one. Justin Fields MVP.
Yeah, I could have saw that coming.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week, and I'll be back with my feedback of the Fast and Furious movies.
Wait, before we go, I just got to show you guys one more thing.
Enjoy Barbenheimer, everyone. Bye.
Okay.